Hey guys, we are back after playoff week at Upstate Flag League. These were single elimination games. It was the 2-seed Polk High going up against the 3-seed, the CTS Spartans, and the 1-seed Onslaught Nation versus the 4-seed, the Punishers. And these were two great games, both determining who would be facing off in the Wicked Bowl. So keep watching for our top 5 highlights from each playoff matchup and to hear from our coaches of the winning teams that will be going up against each other in the Wicked Bowl next week.
Game right now. Priorities, Sally. Priorities.
All right, well, congratulations again on the win.
All right, thank you.
Congratulations on a great season.
Thank you.
What do you think you guys
really numbers. We have more guys that's not on our team show up than guys are on our team. Like last week, guys got suspended, so I ended up taking over the team. But really, it just came down to numbers. Next season, we'll have a lot better numbers now that things are in control. Shout out to the guys that did show up, and I think we're one of the best teams here. Big 4 team, but all our guys showed we could win the experience, but it didn't happen. So take that L like a man.
Well, great job today, and congratulations again on a great season.
Thank you. Take care.
Go, baby, go! Block, Callahan! Stay on your feet! Stay up, Brady! Hey! Come on, go!
Yep.
Yeah. What do you think made you guys stand out today for the win?
We were short-handed, but we ended up just playing our football. We struggled in the first half, but we ended up coming strong in the second half to really bounce back.
And for next weekend, is there anything you'd like to do different, offensively or defensively?
Yeah, hopefully we'll have everyone back. So we're missing 5 or 6 guys, important guys. So we just got to score more. Our defense has been locked down all season. We just got to score more.
And with the Wicked Bowl happening next week, I thought I'd chat with both of the coaches from Onslaught Nation and Polk High who will be meeting there in the Wicked Bowl. First up, I talked to EJ Hacklow, the coach of undefeated Onslaught Nation. And EJ, you've already beaten Polk High twice. So what do you think your team needs to do to beat them this third time, and how confident are you that you're going to be able to beat them this one last time in the Wicked Bowl?
Super confident. It will be a good game, but we should win if we play our game.
And so what do you think Polk High's biggest strength is, and what does Onslaught have to do to kind of combat that for this game?
Their biggest strength is definitely when Sully gets out of the pocket and then can run or buy time until someone gets open. So as long as we keep him contained like we've done the last 2 times, we'll be all right.
So I would love to hear your Wicked Bowl predictions. I know you're going to say that Onslaught's going to win. So give me a score here. How do you think the game is going to end up scoring-wise?
I see it as like the 20-6 range, like 3 touchdowns to 1 probably. We've won every game by at least 2 scores, so I think we'll keep that.
Okay.
So yeah, I predict 20-6.
And what is Onslaught going to bring? It's a little extra this week. It's the Wicked Bowl, so you guys have been undefeated all season. But what are we going to see from Onslaught this week in the championship game?
And well, we just got to make sure we stick to what we've been doing, really. We don't have to do anything extra. We're 7-0 for a reason. But no, we'll have the full team, and we're ready to go. We're excited.
And finally, do you have anything you want to say to Polk High before next week?
There's not much to say. They can bring their A game, and it's not going to matter. We should win. We're the better team on paper. And yeah, that's about it.
And that was EJ Hackwell, coach of Onslaught Nation. And now to Nick Mostico, the coach of Polk High. I got to talk to Nick about what he's thinking for the Wicked Bowl as well. And Nick, you have been unable to win a game against Onslaught this season so far. Both of your losses that you've gotten have been from Onslaught. One other loss in the season as well, but yet to beat Onslaught. So what is it going to take for your team to get them this third time?
The last time we played them, we had chances. We just got to execute better, especially when we're in the red zone. We had chances down there, and we just didn't execute them. We had our chances.
And what do you think Onslaught's strengths are that you have to work against? And on the flip side, what do you think Polk High's strengths are that are really going to be an asset for you in this game?
Their biggest strength is definitely their depth at receiver. They have a lot of good receivers, and they have C.J. Tarver throwing the ball. So our offensive line should all be there this week. So our offensive line is going to be real good. That'll be one of the strengths of our team. Ben's and having Palin in there now, who completely changed the game against Onslaught last time.
And I asked the same question to EJ. How do you think this game is going to go? I know you're going to say that Polk High is going to win it. So give me a score. How close do you think this game is actually going to be?
It's probably going to be relatively low scoring. We'll probably win by 1 or 2 points, say 21-20.
And so what do you think your team is going to bring this week? Championship game. What kind of motivation are they going to have to get this win?
Well, it's a championship game. You shouldn't need any extra motivation for that. Yeah, everyone should be there. Everyone should step up. It'll be the first time we actually have had the whole team since like the first week of the season.
And finally, what do you have to say to Onslaught Nation before next week?
Just be ready, because you're not going to get what you expected the last couple times.
And that was Nick Mostico from Polk High. Nick and EJ's teams will be meeting up this week at the Wicked Bowl. If you want to be there, we'll be at McBride Fields in Mechanicville on November 5th at 3:30 p.m. But as usual, we'll have our highlight shows coming out the week after, our full highlights and our top 5 plays. So if you aren't able to make it, make sure you check our Facebook or our website to see all of the highlights from the Wicked Bowl. Thanks, guys, for watching our top 5 highlights from playoffs. And all the highlights will be in our next show coming out at the end of the week. And as usual, we'll be talking to our award winners of the week and doing a Wicked Bowl preview and making some predictions.